On January 23, 1959, 9 experienced Soviet hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set off into the icy wilderness of the Ural Mountains. What began as a challenging winter expedition turned into one of the most terrifying and enduring mysteries in modern history. And if you love stories about horror, mystery, and the chilling line between solved and unsolved cases, then you're in the right place. So make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let's start the story. The group consisted of 9 young hikers, 8 men and 1 woman, all students or graduates of the Ural Polytechnical Institute in Sverdlovsk. Their goal was to reach Utorten Mountain, deep in the Soviet wilderness. All were seasoned trekkers, and their journey was meant to be a Grade 3 hiking expedition, the most difficult level at the time. Their leader, Igor Dyatlov, was known for his discipline and leadership. The team also included Zinaida Kolmogorova, Rustem Slobodin, Yuri Doroshenko, Lyudmila Dubinina, Alexander Kolovatov, Nikolai Thibaut Brignol, Semyon Zolotaryov, and Yuri Krivoniskenko. One member, Yuri Yudin, turned back early due to health issues. It would save his life. The remaining 9 ventured into the mountains, unaware they were heading towards something no one could ever explain. By February 1st, the team pitched their final camp on the eastern slopes of Kholat Shakal, a name that chillingly translates from Mansi language to Dead Mountain. Strangely, instead of moving down into the forested area for shelter, they set up their tent on the exposed slope. Some speculate they wanted to maintain their planned route or avoid backtracking. That night, something happened. Something so terrifying that it caused all 9 hikers to cut open their tent from the inside and flee into the freezing night barefoot or in socks, some only in their underwear, despite temperatures plunging below -30 degrees Celsius, -22 degrees Fahrenheit. When the team failed to return, a search party was launched. On February 26th, 1959, rescuers found the tent. What they saw was baffling. The tent had been slashed open from the inside. Belongings, including shoes and jackets, were left behind. Footprints, some barefoot, led away from the site into the woods. Not far from the camp, the first bodies were found. Krivoniskenko and Doroshenko under a cedar tree. Both were shoeless, dressed only in their underwear. Between the tree and the tent, rescuers found 3 more bodies: Dyatlov, Kolmogorova, and Slobodin, frozen in poses, suggesting they were trying to crawl back to the tent. But the real horror lay in what came next. It took 2 more months to find the remaining 4 hikers in a ravine, buried under 4 meters of snow, and their injuries shocked everyone. Dubinina was missing her tongue, eyes, and part of her facial tissue. Thibaut Brignol had a crushed skull. Zolotaryov and Dubinina had massive chest fractures. Injuries, experts later said, required a force comparable to a car crash. But bizarrely, no external wounds matched the internal trauma. Even more strange, some of their clothes were found to be radioactive. So what happened that night? Dozens of theories have emerged over the years. Let's break down the most compelling. First, avalanche theory. It's the official Soviet explanation. An avalanche forced them to flee. But there were no signs of an avalanche, and experienced hikers wouldn't camp on a known avalanche path. Second, military testing. Some believe the group stumbled upon secret Soviet military experiments. like parachute mines or radiological weapons. This could explain the trauma and radiation, but no documents confirm any military activity in that region. Third, UFOs or paranormal events. Strange orange lights were reported in the sky by other hikers nearby. Some theorize a UFO encounter. Others suggest infrasound, a low-frequency sound that causes panic and disorientation. Fourth, animal or Yeti attack. Wild animals could explain some wounds, but not the massive internal injuries. And yes, some even believe it was a Siberian Yeti, fueled by a photo from one of the hikers' cameras showing a mysterious figure in the snow. But no conclusive evidence backs up any of these. Some mysteries fade with time, but the Dyatlov Pass incident, it lingers like a ghost buried in the snow, haunting, unanswered, and cold. Was it a natural disaster, a secret military test, or something far more sinister? What force caused 9 trained hikers to flee into the dark, barefoot and terrified? What could cause fatal internal injuries without breaking the skin? And why did they cut their own tent open from the inside? In 2019, Russia reopened the case and once again concluded natural causes. But that hasn't stopped speculation. Books, documentaries, even video games have been made about it. To this day, nobody knows what truly happened on that frozen slope. Each theory answers some questions, but leaves others hauntingly unanswered. What do you think really happened that night? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your theories. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story.